So this is the deck that I'm playing in the Content Creator Community Cup. We got assigned Abzan, and our opponent was assigned Grixis. For that reason, I feel like our opponent are going to be more controlling decks, so lots of chip removal might not be necessary, like Quick Sweeper and stuff like that. I took the deck from just a second. From MTG Arena original decklist, also known as the Quasar77 on Patreon and Twitter. So this is the deck. I've changed it. This deck list was from the previous set from Guilds of Ravnica. I adapted with the cards from Ravnica Legends. I added like Mortifies instead of like other removal spells, like was Murder. We had a Chaos Rat as a new land. Had a 1 Ethereal Absolution. Quick rundown of the deck. The deck is basically a life gain deck. What we want to do is like survive with life gain in like Revitalize, Dawn of Hope, Fountain of Renewal, Sanguine Sacrament, and like controlling elements as like Mortify versus Contempt, the 2 Rats, Ixalan Binding. And the win condition originally was only 1 March of the Multitudes. I felt like since our opponent had on Grixis, I wanted to have another win condition because they might have played a more ego in their deck list. So what I did is I added 2 Dawn of Hope that behaves as a card advantage and also as a win condition, creating soldiers. And on this team, I went also with like 1 Ethereal Absolution, just another way to win the decks with tokens. Our card advantage is Dawn of Hope and Immortal Sun, and like Primal Armored when it flips. Azure Gateway is pretty good card. Mana base, we were restricted to play only basic lands and common lands. So mana base is basically a lot of untapped lands for our controlling strategy, and then 1 forest that can be fetched with Evolving Wilds and 3 Tranquil Expanse. Green is not necessary at the beginning, but it's good for our late game since we can loop Gaia's Blessings or cast our March of the Multitudes or the catch-all remove a spell Assassin's Trophy. This is basically the deck's like life gain control with like really late win condition. And let's get to the games. Let's go.
I
have all the colors. Nice. It's a bad hand, but has all the colors.
Sweet. Lava.
I was expecting Grixis to be more controlly, so that's mono red.
Pretty much. It's got a black card and a blue card in it, though.
I actually changed this deck to... It was good against mono red, but I changed it to be not good against mono red, just to be good against control. I have so many bad cards.
Assumption that Grixis is a control deck.
Okay, let's gain 2 life. That's not a horrible draw. I think I'm going to... Yes.
So for those that are tuning in or for those that are watching, the restriction for this was that we were all given a shard. So my team was given Grixis. What was your team? I'm going to guess.
Abzan.
So the deal was that we had to create a deck that was utilizing those colors, which is pretty hard on the mana base. There's also another restriction that we couldn't have. We can only have common lands. So either guild gates or basic lands, or there was one other one that technically is within the scope. So the idea is meant to be that you actually build a bit of a weird deck that's not going to be a tier 1 deck, I guess, unless you're Sultai kind of thing. I don't know about you, but basically I tried to build like a whole host of different decks, and I just got upset with how much I couldn't build something that had an appropriate mana base to be able to actually function.
I built a lot of decks that were fine. But I played the jankiest one. I gave the good ones to the other guys.
Yeah, so in the end, I just built mono red with a bedazzle, which is
Can you cast both sides of it?
Nope. I just tried to cast Runaway Steamkin that's in my hand like 4 times before I realized that Ixalan's Binding is in play.
Okay, shields down for 1 turn.
Immortal Sun. Well, I drew a mountain, so you're good.
What is my... I have so many life gain spells in this deck.
That's good.
Free Fountain of Renewal.
Fountain Renewal.
Need to dodge this. Friends is fine.
Mortify. No, I know the top card of my library. It's another fucking land.
Well, you have a Chain Wheeler. I mean, I have a Wrath in my hand, so it's not too horrible. I think here I just want to gain life instead of cast it. Yeah.
Nathan, who's also in the cup, is currently watching, I believe. Dawn of Hope. Oh.
That's what I put against Control instead of like stupid Golden Demise.
That's awesome. And they're 2/2s as well because of the Immortal Sun. All right. I can still draw another Experimental Frenzy off the top and deal 6 damage.
Yeah. I might have a Mortify in hand, spoiler.
Yeah, you got a few cards in hand.
Do you think so? Drawing 3 cards per turn.
What's this prominent? Instant and sorcery spells you cost 1 less to cast. Add 1 mana of color, then double the instant and sorcery. That's awesome.
Do you want to pay 2? Yeah, I can. I don't want to die to the...
To Frenzy up the top plus a bunch of... well, I have a land, so that's look. This is not going so well.
I don't need to draw a card. I have everything I have in hand. Okay, let's play Swamp, I think.
Instants and sorceries you cast cost 1 less to cast, so they cost 2 less to cast now.
3 with the Immortal Sun.
3 with the Immortal Sun, yeah.
So my Cleansing Nova costs white right now. And I'm not gonna destroy artifact and enchantments.
You could be on the first all 3 games. like.
That's
Yeah.
my only way to win. And I have a life gain, like.
You have a fair amount of life gain, really.
Yeah, this deck was actually built to beat mono red, but I cut the cards at the chip sweepers. This is a really bad hand.
Fan of Renewal, though.
That's all I have. Can't cast anything else for now. At 15. Give me a land. That's not a land.
Oh, you still got some swamps in hand. I have a treasure map.
That's actually a good.
Classic mono red.
I mean, mono red played treasure map in like some versions in the past.
Yeah, they typically play it in the sideboard, but
Okay,
has jammed
not
a couple
a land. Also, treasure map is really good with frenzy.
Yeah. I don't want a lightning strike. I drew a lightning strike.
Yeah, it is. I don't want you to have light up the stage, so that's going down. I mean, you can like strike and light up the stage if you have it. Yes.
Yeah, another one of these.
That's supposed to be the deck with card advantage.
Yeah. Well, you do. You got Fan of Renewal. That's drawing cards.
Yeah, if I get my third land, eventually we'll be able to do it. Five mana, can cast anything or not.
Or nothing.
I think I might have to sacrifice Fountain of Renewal to just do something next turn. Yeah, my mana base is a lot of swamps and plains, and like I have like 4 green cards in the deck. Okay, that's a problem. Need to draw white source immediately. That's also a problem.
when you're missing all of your land drops, everything's a problem.
Give me plains. Not, that's not a plane, that's not a plains. Let's discard something. So what do I need to do here?
Let's go with this one.
If I draw 2 running planes, I might have a chance. And you need to be super unlucky. Nope. GG.
Yes. GG. Hey, oh yeah, Shay, welcome to the stream. And welcome to everybody watching on YouTube. Oof. You go first. All right. Yeah, I reckon we can run this.
I want another swamp, I don't think so.
No Fountain. No turn 1 Fountain. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah, I'm all the hand with Fountain. It was like 2 swamps. It's like I've seen this game before.
Mortifiers. Yeah, let's attack first. See if we turn on Spectacle.
Yes.
I do not have the Spectacle. Or do I? I just chose to play Goblin Chainwhirler. Oh, you had the option of turning off my Spectacle as well. Well played. Well played.
Okay, Google. Stop the timer.
Yeah, let's just get this experimental frenzy out. See if
Good.
it survives. Oh no! I have another one in my hand. I was like, it doesn't matter if it gets mortified. Like...
Give me something. I want. Oh, light up the stage. Okay. It's not a bad one. It's not a good one. I have nothing to do. Just play this card.
You should see my hand. It's glorious.
I just need some card draw. Or like another planes eventually.
Oh yeah. So what do we want to say?
Not a tap land.
Seven. Alright. Dawn of Hope. And you can make a 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh no. Alright, let's just scan this out.
Am I dead?
Oh no. No. My hand may contain Experimental Frenzy and a number of lands.
I think I need to do stupid blockers for now.
Reasonable, reasonable. You get to draw a card as well, which is...
Let's tap this one. Steamkin is annoying.
That excellent binding is killing me. It's killing me.
So we can play this, but then we... let's pass.
2, 3, 4, 5. Alright.
I have Immortal Sun in hand, but I cannot cast it because I'm afraid to die.
That is reasonable.
So you let me go to blockers.
Alright, so if I just do that every turn, then... Look, it doesn't really help, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to draw here. Light up the stage into multiple things.
I just need my like gain X life and then I think the game is over.
Oh, game is very over if you play that. Okay, so I can attack with 1 with my thing, and then you get to draw a card. But if I don't, then you make a 1/1, and then you get to play your Immortal Sun. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. If you have it. Let's play another land.
You have
Yeah.
block, draw a card. I think I'm gonna leave the black in case it draw cast down. It's not cast down. So the question, can I cast Immortal Sun and survive?
4, 4, 5, 6. You can certainly play it and have one creature back up, but it's a little bit dicey, isn't it?
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I suppose. Ah, you got Vraska's Contempt, yes. It's fine.
And I gain 2 lives, so I draw a card.
Alright. Bash you for 2. Then play light up the stage into 2 different things. Or play a land and pass the turn.
Okay, this card is good, this card is good. I can flip the amulet, but that would just like Assassin's Trophy one of your lands, I don't think is a useful thing to do.
Oof. I am very dead. 4, 8, 9, 10 mana. I don't really want to attack. Oof.
All the cards.
What are your green cards in your deck? Oh,
I
Assassin's Trophy.
have 1 Assassin's Trophy, 1 March of the Multitude, and 3 Chaos Blessings. Because March of the Multitude was the actual win condition previously of the deck. But
Okay, cool.
I added like just some other stuff. Like Dawn of Hope is sweet. That's fine.
Dawn of Hope. Getting me good.
Let's draw more cards.
I think this is the last turn that I have. And I drew a Gidu Lava Mancer runner.
Okay,
Cool. Good games.
good games.
So if you like, we can
So we are here for match number 2 of round 1 against Chuck Wagon. We are going first. We don't have any white swords. We're gonna mulligan. This is even worse. We're gonna mulligan. Hopefully we can keep the 5. Yeah, this 5 is okay. We put the binding on the bottom. Hopefully we draw some lands on the process. We're playing against Grixis. Draw tap land. Hopefully we can kill something, play Primal Amulet. Maybe draw another Black Swords would be nice. Nope. Steamkin, I think we land, please. We can mortify the Steamkin and play Founder of Renewal. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's fine, let's play Fountain. We need like a black source for Vraska's Contempt. I think we might just excellent binding here. Okay, we drew this. I think you're gonna excellent binding here. Does he have protection spell? No. Good for us. Now we have Vraska's Contempt for removal spell. Electromancer is fine. We have another Vraska's Contempt. We're just gonna pass here. I think I'm fine taking the 2 and maybe draw a card. But if he goes ham, I don't know what can happen with this deck, so let's see. Yeah, we Dragonauts. Okay. That's something they want to Vraska's Contempt. Electromancer is fine. I think I'm gonna pop the Fountain of Renewal. Maybe draw Cast Down would be nice. We draw Plains. 1 turn too late. I think I'm gonna Vraska's Contempt the We Dragonauts here. So 2 more spells and then the amulet is gonna flip. Opponent with the second red source. Let's see what can happen. We had 18, it's still like a healthy life total. We don't need to do anything. We're just gonna pass the turn. It's running like some like Grixis spells. Yeah, we Mortify and then we can flip the amulet. It's pretty good. And hopefully we can go on with our life. We have plenty of life to work with. Hopefully we don't get burned by the risk factor. I think I can take 4 more. Crackling Drake is fine. This. Chaos Wrath. All good in the neighborhood. I think with the hand that we have, I'm gonna have him like draw 3 cards, should be fine. My opponent has a lot of cards, that's kind of worrisome, but we can like double Vraska's Contempt. And if it doesn't work, we can Chaos Wrath at the end, during my next turn. Let's see what's on the menu. Okay, you have We Dragonauts. Would be nice if he plays another creature. Sure. Would be nice to draw the Dawn of Hope right now, or like some card advantage tool would be nice. This is fine. I'm not gonna fire it off right now, but next turn we can like fire it off and draw 2 cards. Okay, let's add white with this and discuss revitalize. Yeah, I think we are set for everything. I mean, we can still lose, but I think here I'm gonna draw 2 cards with Chaos Blessing. I'm gonna put Mortify, Fountain, Vraska's Contempt. And revitalize, cast down Vraska's Contempt. Now we have the Engine of Dawn of Hope. Now we can steal my opponent's creatures. Yes, we got game 1. Let's see you guys in game number 2. Welcome to game number 2 of match number 2 of round 1 against Chuckwagon that is playing some like creature spells. This hand is a mulligan. It's missing a white source, and as you can see from the previous recording of my match 1, we missed the white source and we lost. This is a risky one. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna play Fountain of Renewal here. We can play Dawn of Hope. Hopefully it doesn't go off super quickly and we can like draw a card, hopefully hit a land, and we can Excellent Binding to Steamkin. The next turn we need to take this turn we need to take care of Steamkin, so we're gonna mortify it. And hopefully we naturally draw a land. Damn. We draw a land. I think we're probably gonna do Vraska's Contempt just to save some life. No, we cannot draw for a bit, but we can gain some life. Oh, we Dragonauts. I kinda wanted to kill the Weed Dragonauts, but I think we need to take care of the Steamkin. So Excellent Binding or Mortify. I think I'm gonna Excellent Binding. I'm gonna Mortify here. It's risk factor. So I think we might be dead, but we cannot take 4 because otherwise we would have been dead. We just need to hope for the big whiffs. So that's 4 plus 4. Yeah, 1 short from lead. I can cast Maximize and we are dead. We can cast Risk Factor and we are dead. And we are dead. Let's go to game 3. And here we are waiting for game 3. Hopefully we can... our opponent doesn't have like 4 Steam King in a row. And we can survive, stabilize and win the game. This is kind of awkward, but I'm gonna keep it. We have Dawn of Hope and Sacrament, and hopefully we draw some removal spells or some rats or cards, and we're gonna be fine. Ooh, we are on the draw. Okay, we have a land that's good. Now we can Dawn of Hope. Okay, Blink for no value. I think it's fine with me. Play another Dawn of Hope. Steam King, we can binding it if he doesn't play a land. I think I'm gonna revitalize here. Going to hit a land drop. Do we want to pay 2? Yeah, let's pay. We did not draw it. It's fine. We can try to do the same play or play Amulet. I'm gonna play Amulet this turn. We have cast down Tears for 1 mana. We can play another Amulet. I'm not saying that this game is won, but it's pretty close. Let's pay the 2. Okay, no. The Fountain of Renewal. We discard Immortal Sun, I think. We have another one in hand and we are not close to cast it. And here we're gonna use the double white to draw a card. I'm gonna discard Assassin's Trophy this time around. Sure. You have double removal spell up if needed to be. I think you're gonna decline. Oh, Shuika's Immortal Sun. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna die. If it doesn't do anything, I can create one token end of turn. Discard Cleansing Nova and one of the Sanguine Sacraments. I think here I'm gonna actually cast Sanguine Sacrament. For we have 2 amulets. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. We can cast it for 5 and draw a card. Whoops, miscounted. Decline. Okay, we have March for Multitudes. I think I'm gonna cast March for Multitudes at the end of my turn. And that should wrap up the game. End turn, discard Gas Blessing, X-Run Binding. So it's discount of 3, and we have 3 to cast this, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He should be close to game if he doesn't have a counter spell. We have exactly 16 damage into play. Decline. Opponent is pumping our team. Doom, 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 and we win! 2-1 in the second round as well, in second match as well. I'll see you guys in the third match of the first round. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a great evening. And here we are for match number 3 of round 1. Let's see what opponent is on Grixis. Let's see what flavor of Grixis is on. It's actually the first match. This is a risky one, I keep. This is the first match of us against MTG Corner. So let's see what we are on. I wish we had one more land, but I think this hand is fine. If we draw one more land, we have a functional hand. Let's see what our opponent decides. Let's hope to draw one more land. Oh, Fountain of Renewal, rip. Not a land. Not a land. Rip. Getting wrecked. Withdraw land, let's go. Let's pass and see. The dive down. Basically like a dive down. Pass. Let's do right now. Let's do it right now. This feels like a beating. Kaya's Wrath would be nice if it doesn't have a counter spell. I think we do Vraska's Contempt, and if it doesn't resolve with that, okay. None if Mizzet, please. We are dead. Let's hope to get better drawing game number 2. And here we are for game number 2. They go first. I don't like this hand. Enigma Drake. Okay, let's see. We did the draw removal spell for Enigma Drake. That is sad, but it's a 0-4, so we have time. Wrap. Ah. This is so sad, we're gonna lose. Let's hope that this works. Good game, opponent, good game. Let's hope to at least squeeze 1 point of the game 3. Last game against Grixis. Drakes. Let's keep this and let's get bitten in the butt because we're missing a land. Hopefully we have a better chance in this game. Please give me a land, an untapped land. God. Ah, the tilt is real. I should have done it in the upkeep, but I think I'm low. With find one more land, we hopefully cleanse Nova and stabilize. I don't know. Okay, doesn't have protection spells, so if we draw land, we can cleanse in Nova and maybe be safe. Otherwise, I think we are dead. Yeah, let's gain 2. And we lost. Oh, 3. It happens. Hopefully we can get our revenge in the last round. And here we are for the final match of this matchup for round 1. Opponent goes first. I kind of like this hand, even though it has only 2 lands, but it's fine. Imp can be annoying. Ooh, pirates? I think you're going of hope. The freebooter is annoying. We get either cast down or one of our rats. We'll see. I think here we can take 4. We're gonna cast down a freebooter and step. Let's cast it. No land. This is the story of this matchup, of this tournament. All no lands. We need to draw land here. Okay. We're not dead yet, but we're close to be dead. It depends. You can like get us, make us discard and play another creature. That's an option. Ethereal solution looks pretty bad right now. Was it that hard? And we lost. Let's get back to game number 2. Ready for game number 2. Let's hope to be on the play. He's playing aggressive deck. Okay, I like this hand. We can keep, we can play expense turn 1. The renewal expands probably. Freebooter, nice. We're gonna get. I don't know what it's gonna get. Mortify. Chart a course, probably. Start of our opponent. Oh, Warkite Marauder. Okay. I'm gonna excellent binding the freebooter. The most annoying creature for us. Marauder is like completely useless for our deck. I want to keep Mortify for the enchantment if he has the enchantment. Okay. This should be game. Doo-doo-doo. If he has Blink of an Eye, I can blink this, but then I'm gonna play the Amulet probably. Or I can blink this and get something here. There is no rush to get this creature from the graveyard. I'd rather like develop stuff here. And we won. Let's go to the next game. And here we are for game number 3. I'm gonna mold this hand. I'll keep this one. We need to draw swords, but we have a scry. Very worse than the previous hand, but I don't want the mold anymore. We have 2 lands, we just need like a white source, and then we can at least keep. Nice. This is actually decent. Draw 1 more land. They always have the freebooter, so we're gonna get the Mortify. Ooh, the Assassin's Trophy. Pass. I can take 1, then we'll say what to Mortify. Yeah, Charge the Course is kind of... Land, please. Oh, I'm gonna revitalize here. You might have the spell to like return parrots. That is fine. And now we are like in a good shape, I think. He has more cards, but we have like really impactful cards, and we have Amulet that is gonna transform a card advantage. We're gonna get the Mortify here. Yeah. I think here we're gonna excellent bind in the freebooter. Freebooter is an annoying card, definitely. Another charter course. Let's see. Storm Tamer. Okay. It's kind of annoying. What's the follow-up? Nothing. So now we can create one token and draw a card next turn. I think here I'm going to more Assassin's Trophy the Storm Tamer probably. We're gonna let it resolve. He wants to draw a mountain. Seems pointless to counter it with Storm Tamer. You don't want mountain? Freebooter and Storm Tamer. Okay. Freebooter cannot be cast. I tapped wrong. We're gonna say just a Sacrament for 2. I feel okay for now. Because Blink of an Eye is gonna be annoying. Hello, Steam. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. My turn, so it doesn't play the Storm Tamer. I'm gonna do for 2. My opponent has like 7 cards in hand. I think I should play the Storm Tamer before. We had a comfortable life. We can double spell next turn. Okay, we cannot double spell. We can draw a card with the fountain. Go to 11, then back to 12. Terramander, okay. I think he's missing is 4. Yeah, you can adapt Terramander. Let's see, draw here. Decline. Ethereal Absolution, last addition card of the deck, wins me both games.